right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Benoit, God of War, Saint-Denis. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva, but the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Nice body shot.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight.
Big double leg, double change.
Makhachev's in half court. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any... All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh, nice.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. And there you go, again, half guard.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Islam Makhachev. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You can be up on an elbow, right? You can be half on the shot.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to crank now, though, John. He's got him in position. Now he's got to go find the finish.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
What a fight so far.
All those extra hours you put in the gym really paid off for him. I want you to keep doing it. Push the pace on this guy. They think
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. All right, doing work with the jab.
Oh, nice. Beautiful collar tie. He's got it in place. The timing was on point there. Lands a nice takedown.
Now the hammer fist here by Islam Makhachev.
Beautiful transition. There it is. Now he's running him out. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to
back him out now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Just over 3 minutes to go.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
1.5 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in. And now, look at him. He's starting to flash. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle. So great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
I need you to stay tight.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Let's get busy with those hands.
He checked that last one.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Big ground and pound.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Well, he's in a compromising... Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, missed on that one. Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. That was nice. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, hammer fist here by Islam Makhachev. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and Got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go. But every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back deep. Makhachev's going for a choke here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
Got to move his head. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, these ground strikes are just
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Paging Alexio Linux. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Good work here to the body with the ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
Round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight. He is spent.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrists. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
He's hurting bad here.
Makhachev's in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Getting them out here.
Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage. Looking pretty swollen now.
That was a slick transition.
Working out of the half guard here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nice strike from bottom position. Continuing to work out of the half guard. setting up for a submission now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, that's got to be it. Yes! Makhachev back with style points tonight. Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 5. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, for my money, this is the deepest, toughest UFC division, and the road to lightweight glory still goes through that man's backyard. Congratulations to the champion once again.
And he's got a massive fence around that back.